हेलो गाइस, स्वागत है आपका कंटेंट मॉन्स्टर्स के एक और एपिसोड में। और आज के इस एपिसोड में हम रिव्यू कर रहे हैं वेब सीरीज गिल्टी माइंड्स का, जो कि रिलीज हुई है अमेजॉन प्राइम वीडियो पर हाल ही में। इसके मुख्य कलाकार हैं श्रिया पिलगांवकर, वरुण मित्रा, सुगंधा गर्ग, बेंजामिन गिलानी, कुलभूषण करबंदा, दीक्षा जुनेजा, प्रणय पचौरी, करिश्मा, तन्ना, साधना सिंह, नम्रता, सेठ, सतीश, कौशिक, शक्ति कपूर, वीरेंद्र, सक्सेना, दिनकर, शर्मा, दीपक, कालरा और सुहिता थट्टे। अब कोर्ट रूम ड्रामास काफी आए हैं लास्ट 2-3 साल में, प्रोमिनेंट अमंग दोज बीइंग क्रिमिनल जस्टिस सीजन 1 और 2 एंड योर ऑनर। इसी लाइन में कोर्ट रूम ड्रामास के ये एक और पेशकश है गिल्टी माइंड्स। सबसे पहले, क्या ये जस्टिस कर पाता है कोर्ट रूम ड्रामास के जॉनर को? क्या ये उतना अच्छा है जितना कि शायद क्रिमिनल जस्टिस था? वेल, द आंसर इज अ रिसाउंडिंग येस। आई थिंक गिल्टी माइंड्स इज वेरी वेरी एनग्रॉसिंग एज अ सीरीज। इसके कई कारण हैं। सबसे पहले, एवरी एपिसोड, एंड हियर इज वेयर इट इज different from some of the other courtroom dramas. Every episode has a different case that is being solved, and the cases range from a rape of a movie actress, like a Me Too case, to a case involving artificial intelligence where there is a driverless car, to a case involving a video game which promotes and incites violence, wherein a boy actually ends up killing his friend, to a case where the battle is between villagers and cola company, where the cola company is taking away all their water, to a case involving a security guards company, to a case involving an IVF company, to a case involving a dating app. So the cases are very diverse in nature. They also actually throw up interesting challenges both for the lawyers and for the judges, in effect the entire legal system, because some of these cases which involve artificial intelligence or dating apps are not regulated by any regulatory body, and so a lot of these things are technology led and the rules are yet to be formed for those. So that's what makes this series so interesting. In fact, the cases are so hard fought, and like I said, in some of the cases, since the rules and the legalities are not that clear, because some of these are newer companies coming up or newer products coming up, what you are left with at the end after a hard fought case is that you yourself are not able to figure out which party should have won and which party should have lost. So that's how interesting some of these courtroom dramas are. So that clearly one of the biggest strengths of this series is the variety of cases that this series handles. And like I said, every new episode has a new case. Two, I would say typically courtroom dramas tend to involve a lot of theatrics, a lot of melodrama, a lot of over-the-top performances, a lot of over-the-top renditions of such courts. This series specifically, I think, has represented the entire courtroom proceedings, the kind of people involved, the lawyers, the judges, the overall ambience and environment where the courtroom is situated, very real. Everything about the courtroom and the protagonists involved is very real, very relatable. It's very rooted. You can literally smell when you see some of the episodes in this series. In fact, the series involves everything from a district court to a sessions court to a supreme court, and everything seems very relatable, everything seems very real. There is nothing which is over the top, right from the setting to the performance, and that I think clearly works for this series. 3, I think performances, without a doubt, this series boasts of some fantastic performances.
Development often comes at a cost.
Why this 19-year-old student killed the deceased?
He clearly had a guilty mind.
This is unacceptable, you hear me?
Shriya Pilgaonkar as Kashaf, the absolutely morally upright lawyer who fights cases pro bono for her clients, is phenomenal in her role. Varun Mitra is the star of the show, without a doubt. Again, Varun Mitra has also done a fantastic job. Varun Mitra, who works in one of the most premium law firms and is a partner of the law firm Khanna and Associates, also does a fantastic job. I mean, he's very charming. He's someone who's very ambitious, who wants to do well in life, whose moralities are ambiguous, but nonetheless he's someone who's good at heart. This is a very difficult role to play, and I think Varun Mitra has done a fantastic job. I think this series is clearly going to lift his career without a doubt. Even the rest of the support cast, right from Kulbhushan Karbanda to Pranay Pachori to Sugandha Garg, all very good in their individual performance. I think this is a very solid star cast. This is a very good star cast, and I think That's where the casting director also needs to be complimented. I think this series is brilliant also for its casting and their performances. So I think these three things clearly lift this series and make it very watchable. I mean, you're left wanting for more, and clearly I think this series has a long shelf life. I mean, you can keep coming up with newer cases and a season 2 and a season 3 and so on and so forth. I think Amazon Prime Video has a winner on its hand with this series. Also, I think while there are individual cases being dealt with every episode, there is a common theme running throughout the series as well. It's about this group of friends led by Varun Mitra, Shriya Pilgaonkar, Sugandha Garg, with Varun Mitra on one side and Shriya Pilgaonkar and Sugandha Garg on the other. Beyond the courtrooms, there is also this strong friendship that the 3 or 4 of them share, and sometimes the difficult moments that they share as friends. Also, the track between Varun Mitra's character Deepak Rana and Shubhangi Khanna, played by Namrata, said also lighten up the proceedings. It in every episode you tend to get a small break from the courtroom because of their interactions, because of their camaraderie. I think the chemistry between both Varun Mitra and Namrata Seth, and between Varun Mitra and Shriya Pilgaonkar, is electric. I think he looks good with both of them as a pair. So the side proceedings that happen apart from the court cases also keeps you engrossed, and it ensures that you don't get bored. Couple of things that possibly don't work that much. One, of course, is the length. Almost every episode is 45 to 55 minutes long. The length could have been trimmed a bit, but because the content is so strong, you don't feel the boredom. And then there is a mandatory same-sex relationship almost in every web series nowadays. Not that there is anything wrong with it, but if it's not adding to the story, then it doesn't make too much sense. So that track of Sugandha Garg and her partner doesn't really add any value to this series. I would say it's an unwanted diversion in this particular series. Also, the rivalry between Varun Mitra's character Deepak Rana and Prannoy Pachauri's character Shubrat Khanna is taken a bit too far. One can understand rivalry between lawyers belonging to the same firm or partners of the same firm, but I think it's just stretched a bit too long in this entire series. So these, again, like I said, Sugandha Garg's side story, Shubrat Khanna's and Deepak Rana's rivalry are all diversions which don't add any value, maybe were not needed, and possibly could have helped trim some of the episodes. But apart from that, I think this series is definitely a must watch. I would give this series a rating of 7.5 on 10. Very engrossing, will keep you interested throughout the 10 episodes that it has, and I'm clearly looking forward to a season 2 with some more interesting cases, with some more diverse cases, and some more nail-biting and interesting courtroom dramas. That's it from my side. If you've already watched Guilty Minds, do tell us what you feel about the show in the comment section below, if whether you agree with our review or not. And if you like our video, please do subscribe to our channel. Please do keep coming back for more. We'll see you soon. Thank you.